Okay, the training is going to continue in the sales order module. The next thing we're going to learn how to do is maintain an order that already exists. So we're going to be in our sales order module, in sales order invoice entry, and notice I used my icon this time. Now, I want to look up an order. By simply clicking my little magnifier here, I see all the orders that are in the system that have not shipped yet or have been invoiced. If they've been invoiced, they will not appear here. And I'll choose this order right here. Okay, let's say the customer calls up and says, oh, well, here it says this is supposed to go by FedEx. You can see that information right here. Oh, it can go by anything. Okay. When would you want to see that? Would you want to see that information? Like, would you want to see this down here? Oh, got your attention there, didn't I? Did you see what I did? Let me show you what I just did. I noticed that when I brought this order up that I had all of the UPS information here. Also, if I make my screen a little bit bigger, I'll see more of my comments. These are all comments that we brought in. So let's say, for instance, I want to make sure that the back knows about these UPS FedEx numbers. By coming up here, just left clicking, go up here, copy, right click, copy. I can come down here into this area down here and hit paste, and that will now print on the packing list. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Okay. All right. So let's say the customer called up and said, I need this, I want to cancel this by July 1, 07/01/08. I've now changed the order.
Right.
Okay. Let's say, for instance,
Will it let you do that?
I'm sorry?
Well, I guess it will.
Well, of course it will.
Considering that,
Yes, it will let me do that. But let's say, for instance, they call and says, well, you know, I don't want 162, I want 300 of them. Notice this is in green. That means that's in a price tag.
yeah.
That's their special price that we pay for.
Right.
Right.
Okay? So let's say they want 170 of these. It lets me change it and of course brings it up. Now, one of the nice things about this is if you had multiple price levels, let's say you had distributor level, wholesale level, and retail level, and because this now qualifies for distribution level, you could click right here, and if it were listed here, and it were set up in the price table, you would be able to click on it, it would automatically reprice the whole order. Any questions on that?
No.
Okay, so along that same line, let's say at this point we're also going to give this customer a discount of 10%. Right out here we have discount percent, so if I change this to 10%, it'll automatically change the discount on this order for that one line item. Now, if that line item were marked as not discountable, you see here you have C for commissionable, D for discountable, B for back orderable, and you have T for taxable, and you have DS for drop shippable. Drop shippable means it's drop shipping directly from the vendor to them. So if this were a container that I normally would stock, but I'm dropping an entire container and I don't want to reduce my inventory by this, I would change this drop ship to a yes. That meaning that it came directly from the vendor directly to the customer. It never went into my inventory. Okay? Any questions?
How does that affect GL? If it never goes in?
It still goes through cost of goods.
Okay.
It hits cost of goods. Now, one of the nice things about it is I can click over here on price level and it will show me all the different prices per line item right here. Normally we move that column closer over if we have multiple price levels.
Right.
Right.
Field of view over there.
Exactly. All right? Any questions? Okay, one other thing that we may want to do is upsell a customer. And to upsell a customer, we need to know what they bought in the past. So to do that, we would click this little customer history window here, and it would show me everything this customer has bought from me in the past. And I could say to the customer, well, did you know that you bought this item before and you bought this item and this item, would you like more of them? By clicking on them and hitting select, it'll automatically add them to my order for me. And I can fill in a quantity. They only bought one of these, but we don't want a miscellaneous. We're going to delete the line. But on this, they bought 400 of those and they bought 240 of those, so we want to sell it to them again. Okay? And that kind of concludes order entry. Any questions on order entry? Okay, I'm going to go ahead and stop it.